What's up, everyone? My name is Rad, and I am here today bringing you my guide on the awesome file Trailblazer main character. I'll be going over their traces, talent, technique, Eidolons, recommended light cones, relics, and team compositions. Very brief for the team compositions. I'm going to make all of my character guides as concise but detailed as possible. She will be level 60 and Ascension 4 for this guide. Timestamps will be listed down below in the description. Without further ado, let's drop that transition. So normally I would start a character with their normal attack, but Fire Trailblazer has a specific mechanic, so I'll be starting off with their talent. Treasure of the Architects. This is their talent. Upon taking a hit, they'll receive a stack of Magma Will. It can stack up to 8 times. When you have no less than 4, their basic attack will become an enhanced attack that deals damage to a single enemy, but also those nearby it as well. Upon using either your basic attack skill or ultimate, it'll give a shield to all allies equal to X amount of their defense, plus another base value on top. This shield can last for up to 2 turns. Their talent is the star of the show because it synergizes incredibly well with their whole kit. Achieving 4+ stacks of Magma Will is pretty easy to do. Even though the shield is small in the sense that it doesn't block as much damage, it's still amazing because you are able to consistently reapply upon every action. Ice Breaking Light. This is their normal attack. They dish out fire damage equal to X amount of their attack to a singular enemy and also gain a stack of Magma Will. Ever Burning Amber. This is their skill. It boosts the Trailblazer's damage mitigation by X amount, and they'll gain 1 stack of Magma Will as well. Also, this has a 100% base chance to taunt all enemies for 1 turn. This skill is phenomenal. Not only can you tank a hefty amount of damage, you can also taunt the enemies, which means the focus will be on them. Plus, what makes it even better is that it applies to enemy lock-on actions as well. Thus, it allows your other characters to attack freely without any repercussions. War Flaming Lance. This is their ultimate. It dishes out fire damage equal to X amount of their attack plus X amount of their defense to all enemies. Also, your next basic attack is instantly enhanced and it will also not consume Magma Will. Awesome ultimate, does a good amount of damage, solid for depleting enemies' toughness meter. Your next basic attack is immediately granted as an enhanced attack and it doesn't cost Magma Will. For skill level up priorities, I recommend skill first, talent, ultimate, and lastly basic attack.
렌스가 불타고 있어. 화염의 렌스. 돌격!
Call of the Guardian. This is their technique. Upon using their technique when entering the next battle, in the beginning they will gain a shield that mitigates damage equal to 30% of their defense plus a base value of 384 for 1 turn. Very good, as right off the bat you're able to just tank damage.
보존의 의지. 아, 성가시네.
Abilities. The Strong defend the weak. Ascension 2 unlock. Upon using their skill, the damage mitigated by all allies is reduced by 15% for 1 turn. Super good since you're basically going to be using their skill almost all the time, thus having a near 15% damage reduction with almost 100% uptime. Unwavering Gallantry. Ascension 4 unlock. Upon performing their enhanced basic attack, the Fire Trailblazer will replenish HP based off 5% of their max HP. This provides better survivability and self-sustain, I'd say. Action beats overthinking. Ascension 6 unlock. When the Fire Trailblazer is protected by a shield at the beginning of a turn, it'll boost their attack by 15% and replenish 5 energy. Fantastic bonus, but you'll have it sometimes, but not all the time, I'd say. So, for the Fire Trailblazers Eidolons, they basically enhanced their kit across the board. You'll get a little bit of everything. I'll be skipping their E3 and E5 as they only provide levels to their skills respectively. E1, Earth Shaking Resonance. Basically, your basic attack now deals extra fire damage equal to 25% of their defense, while on the flip side, their enhanced basic attack deals extra fire damage equal to 50% of their defense. Amazing Eidolon, as you'll gain a huge boost to their damage, considering you'll mainly be building them with defense in mind. E2, Time Defying Tenacity. Essentially just increases the shield application of their talent. It'll now block an additional damage equal to 2% of their defense plus 27. Even though it sounds minor, trust me, you can definitely notice the difference upon unlocking this Eidolon, especially when defense scaling becomes more prominent in mid/endgame. E4, Nation Building Oath. Upon entering battle, they will instantly have 4 stacks of Magma Will. This is nice as right off the rip, you can have an enhanced basic attack to use. E6, City Forging Bulwarks. Upon the Fire Trailblazer using their enhanced basic attack or ultimate, you'll gain a defense boost of 10% that can stack up to 3 times for a 30% overall defense boost. The cherry on top. Fire Trailblazer is of the preservation path. As of release, I'd say there is an abundant amount of light cones to choose from. For the 5-star, I recommend a Moment of Victory. This will increase their defense and affect hit rate. The defense boost is great. Also, it'll increase the chance for them to be attacked by enemies. Combined with their skill, it makes the taunt all the more powerful. And when they are attacked, it'll increase their defense as well until the end of their turn. Definitely their best in slot at the moment, in my opinion. For 4 stars, I recommend all of them. Day 1 of my new life. It'll increase your defense. Also, upon entering battle, it'll increase damage resistance for all party units. In my opinion, this is their best in slot 4-star light cone. This is me. It'll increase their defense as well increase their damage by X amount of their defense when they use their ultimate. This effect can only apply 1 time per enemy target. Decent light cone, I'd say. We are Wildfire, the one I'm currently using. At the beginning of a battle, the damage dealt to all party units decreases for 5 turns. Also, simultaneously, allies will replenish HP equal to X amount of the respective HP difference between their max HP and current HP. Provides damage mitigation, but also healing. Trend of the universal market. This is quite unique, though I say that in a positive way. It'll increase their defense, but also upon them being hit, there's a 100% base chance to apply burn on the enemy. They'll deal damage over time that is equal to X amount of their defense for up to 2 turns. Honestly, I really like this one because it sets up a super cool playstyle. Lastly, if I can find it because I'm blind, Landau's Choice. It'll increase their aggro to enemies, so they'll likely get hit more, but reduces the damage you take. Solid light cone as well, I'd say. For the 3-star, I recommend Amber. It'll increase their defense, and if their current HP is lower than 50%, it'll increase their defense even more. Just makes them all the more tankier. Since Fire Trailblazer is an incredible tank unit with great utility, as of current, there's only one Relic set piece I recommend, and that is Knight of Purity Palace. It'll increase their defense by 15%, and it'll increase their max damage you can mitigate by 20% of the shield she creates. Of course, and you can see why that is, that I recommend this one specifically for them. It just takes their shielding and tanking capabilities to a whole another level. 4 primary stats to look for are on the body, defense percentage, on the feet, speed. But if you can't come across that, then just use defense percentage as a substitute in the meantime. For substats, I recommend speed, defense percentage, or HP percentage. As for planner ornaments, there are 2 I recommend. Fleet of the Ageless. It'll increase their max HP by 12%, and if their speed is 120 or higher, it'll provide an attack boost of 8% to all allies as well. I like this because it makes them provide a bit more utility. The second one I don't have, but it's called Bellabog of the Architects. It'll increase their defense by 15%, and if their effect hit rate is 50% or higher, you'll gain an extra 15% defense boost. You'll mainly use this for the first part of its passive. You're not really going to build effect hit rate on Fire Trailblazer, but still 50% is nice as their shields become beefier. Primary stats to look for are on the planar sphere, defense percentage, link rope, defense percentage, for substats, speed, defense percentage, or HP percentage. No need to make this longer than what it needs to be. Fire Trailblazer is a universal unit that can fit into any team. You'll be good to go no matter what. Fire Trailblazer has to be one of the best, if not the best, free main character units I've ever come across in any gacha. They provide damage, they provide shield, and they provide utility. They are easy to build and don't require much investment. They can literally help support and carry your team through all the content currently available in Honkai Star Rail. On top of that, they have some of the best Eidolons in the game, and that only enhances them further. Even if you do have a Japard, without a doubt, I still wholeheartedly recommend to level them up. I can go on and on, but just take my word for it. They will not disappoint. Guide number 13 in the books. Man, it feels like it was just yesterday I started doing these, and now we're here. If you enjoyed today's video, think about dropping me a like or a dislike if you didn't. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Also, if you've been enjoying the Honkai Star Rail content, think about dropping me a subscription as well. Would greatly appreciate that. As always, my name is Rad. You're all awesome. See you later.